Well, good evening. My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate spring 2016 and for Kentucky House spring 2018. I came close at this last time, but came up short, so I still need to tell. My goal, as always, is stop the ticking time bombs and put our economy on track for a bright new day instead of all things ending. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. Part 1H of year 2019. If a lie is the truth is fake. Can evil reign? One of our biggest government theft con jobs is we need to lower taxes on top end taxpayers because the very wealthy are job creators. Today, we need to cut taxes on the very wealthy job creator con is used to rob our government at all levels because lower top end taxes only makes job taking, buy, and bankrupt and consolidate to collapse schemes more profitable and reduces job creating internal investment, income tax deductions, and credits. You can have higher profits for the job takers or higher profits for the job makers, but you really can't do both. Jesus clearly looked at the Pharisees and said, one must first bind the strong man to rob the house. Today's groomed conservatives, though the bestest of folks, are helping evil because they do not know what they are doing. But the confidence men behind the conservative scams do. They are running our country into the ground real quick and pocketing the money in offshore bank accounts. 22 trillion and counting. And Donald Trump and Mitch McConnell are those conservative confidence men by their past and recent actions. I cannot but see Mr. Trump as the best precedent that Russian money can buy. The threat from MS-13 is small pickings when nature is at war with us, folks. Nature is rising up against us more and more with the coming of localized extinction events. Hurricane Dorian is the latest. Dorian now is the third localized extinction event, even though some folks could argue that we've have 8 or 9 worldwide. I'll be nice and say third. Soon localized becomes regional, and regional becomes hemispheric, and hemispheric becomes global. That's the road we're on. With Trump and Mitch running our government, we ain't even in this fight for our lives and that of our children. Hard to win a war when you're doing nothing to defend yourself. The U.S. under Trump and McConnell is like a man fighting with his hands tied behind his back. Actually, worse. The conservative cons are killing folks, and they will kill you sooner or later. And it is all about looking good to do bad. You know what the oldest wall is? The Great Wall of China. But the Great Wall of China did not protect the Chinese people. People protect, walls only impede. The people stationed at the Great Wall, they protected China. The folks coming to our southern border have crossed mountains. Is our wall taller than a mountain? People coming to our border have crossed rainforests filled with all sorts of biting, stinging, and eating nasties. Is our wall bigger and meaner than a rainforest? This year, President Trump tried to destroy our protectors by defunding the FBI, the TSA, the Coast Guard, the border security agents for over a month during his shutdown. No pay for the Coast Guard. No pay for the border guards. No pay for the airport screeners and the airport security. No pay for the FBI agents. No pay for the Treasury agents. No pay for those who protect us from the bad guys. People protect, walls only impede. As I see the shutdown, was Trump only hiding behind a wall to attack those who actually protect us? Would only a traitor attack those who defend us? Does that make Donald Trump the best president that Russian money can buy? After all, we need to stop all those Christians from coming across our southern border. I would have to say that Donald Trump had a point on the MS-13 if men were the primary immigrant. But we are talking about families. We are talking about women with children in tow. We're talking about children. They are coming from heavily Catholic areas. Lord help us, we can't let any more Catholics into this country. Oh, what will the world come to? I'm a Catholic. Lord knows we must stop all costs any more Catholics crossing our borders. That would make our country more Christian. What did Jesus say? What you do to the least of my brothers, you do unto me. Not to forget Jesus' golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And don't forget that Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus ran to Egypt under the pain of death as illegal immigrants. This is a test, folks. Are we going to go with God, or are we going to go with Trump? I go with God and not with Trump, because Jesus warned us that we will be banging on his door during end times, and he will say, I don't know you, and close the door on us. We do need to spend an additional $5 billion this year because of immigration, but not to stem the two-legged kind, but to defend against the microbial insect kind. And early appearances, no wall will stop them. Killer bees are already here. We are already seeing the start of plagues. 2 million chickens died a couple years ago. All the rain that fell in 2018 in Kentucky meant that many a corn and tobacco farmer had to plow down all or most of 2018's corn crops. Don't make the news like a big mouth does, but our food security is under attack, and I am not hearing a response. Forcing folks defending us into hardship is forcing them out of working for us. Sorry, but again, Mr. President Trump is only hiding behind a wall. To look good, to do bad, is what a confidence man does. No one else made that connection, but I do, and therefore I have a duty to protect our dear, sweet country. We who stand for Christian values, we need to speak up. So I need to write these posts. I need folks running for office across our country who will stand up for moderate Christian values. I need to preach the warnings of the ticking time bombs so we can prepare, we can invest, we can protect. We need to work together because apart we will fail. We will die. We need to make America and this world a road to heaven and not on the conservative confidence men's highway to hell. And we ain't got all day, maybe only a decade after the 2020 election, to put America and this world back on the road to heaven, because the stop sign is coming. And shortly after that, weather will go bad real quick, real fast towards the apocalypse. Donald Trump's administration has sped up the world's car instead of slowing it down. Donald Trump's administration is steering the car down the highway to hell. And if we don't slow down and come to a stop, there will be hell on earth real soon, real quick. And it'll be your children who'll be the ones who suffer. So, folks, make a resolution to stand up for and get involved in. Vote to save souls and lives. Together we can create a great change for the better. The weather now should be much worse, but we have friends. But Donald Trump's administration is attacking our friends, the trees and the seas. This is the end of Rory Houlihan's The Rest of the Story, Part 1H, 2019. If a lie is the truth is fake. Can evil reign? If you like what you hear, would you do me a favor and subscribe to the Rory for Us YouTube channel? You have a good and blessed day, folks. Bye.